Hi, welcome to Introduction to Early Childhood Education. I'm Dr. Vanessa Ewing, and I wanted to welcome you to our summer semester. I wanted to take just a couple minutes today to give you a visual tour of our course and also to do a brief introduction, something that, of course, we always do typically in classes when we first start a class or a semester together as well. So, a little bit about myself in terms of professionally. I started working in early childhood as a teaching assistant as a teenager. So, it's actually been nearly 30 years now that I've been involved in the field. Over the years, I've taught preschool and kindergarten. I've also been a director and principal, a school counselor, and I've taught special and gifted education. I've continued for the last 20 years to teach as an adjunct or a part-time instructor at a variety of educational departments and psychology departments in our state, including certainly Front Range Community College, also Metro State, and the University of Northern Colorado. So I love working in teacher education and teacher prep programs. My current position is working with all of the charter schools in Denver Public Schools focused on helping with identification and programming for gifted students. And I really enjoy that in addition to my work with the colleges. I do some consulting work with a variety of early childhood and preschool classes in the state, and am super happy to be teaching this class again this semester. 101, which is a basic introductory class, is one of my very favorite classes. We're going to dive into a lot of good research, and I believe a lot of early childhood models that for even some of you that may have been in the field for a long time, I expect to be learning a lot more and really getting a lot out of our time together. So please contact me at any time, and I look forward to working with you. A little bit on my professional life, or personal life rather. I'm a single parent. I have an 8-year-old son, so he's still officially within the early childhood age. We talk about birth to age 8, although he won't be for much longer at this point. I also have a little miniature schnauzer. In my free time, I do a lot of traveling near and far. It's super important to me and I love it. So I do a lot of travel with my son. I love films. I love art, making art, I should say. And just going out and spending time with friends. I do a lot of hikes. I do a lot of outdoor activities as well, probably pretty typical within Colorado. So I look forward to hearing from you and learning a bit more about your background, both personally and professionally, in any ways that I may assist you. I'm going to give just a couple minutes now of a brief overview of our class. You can see I'm on the main page. We've got updates, and if you click onto course materials, which I'm going to do now, we're going to go to content. Content is going to break down each week. Each week will open up when it's time to begin. And so as soon as we scroll down to the table of contents, we can see Module 1 and the assignments there. And the main thing that I want you to do before we ever get into Module 1 is click on Getting Started. Our syllabus is there, as well as major assignments. And I'm just going to take a moment to talk about them now. Okay, so here we are at our syllabus. We also have just a little bit of an introduction in our first 2 weeks, a bit of my biography or my life story again, and this stage of professional development paper. So it's really reflecting on where you're at professionally within our field. What's awesome with a class like this is you might be someone that this is brand new to you and you're just learning about early childhood and education for the very first time, while others may have been in here in the field for 2 years, 5 years, even 20 or 30 years. So enjoy that diversity in terms of background and experience. I think it's a real strength of this class. You're going to write a brief paper on that, and within Module 1, if you clicked into Module 1, there is a copy of that if you're still waiting on your textbook to see what we are referring to in terms of what stage of development you're in. The 2 bigger assignments this semester that you can read on more later on your own is the program comparison assignment. This gives you an opportunity to either write a research paper or visit 2 different programs. These have to be programs that you are not already working in, and they're going to be 2 out of 4 models that we're studying this semester. So they include Reggio Emilia, Waldorf, Montessori, and Head Start. So again, Reggio Emilia, Waldorf, Montessori, and Head Start. Make sure that these are truly Montessori programs, truly Waldorf programs, not a program that says, oh yeah, we use a little Montessori. Okay, you want to check and make sure that it's truly a Montessori program. You're going to know that by looking at the title of their program, asking if the teachers have that additional certification or training, and doing a little more research. If you have any questions on this, let me know. So you can read more on how to do these though through this. So your options are either visiting 2 different programs and doing a very brief write-up then, and you're visiting for 1 hour at each type, or doing a 5-page paper comparing and contrasting 2 of those program models again. We've got many weeks until this is due, but you need to start working on it now because it is a bigger program. The other biggest assignment is take a position. So you can read through the rubrics and the instructions for that, but you're picking a topic that is big and maybe somewhat controversial as well, related to attachment, or related to quality early childhood care, or teaching English to non-native English speakers. There's a whole bunch of different topics that you can choose from. You can also pick your own. The importance of technology, or whether or not technology should be used in the classroom. So it's taking a position because it's different topics where there are really varied opinions and people may debate over it. So you're doing some of your own research and you're coming up with your own conclusion and then presenting on that. It's a short paper as well as a PowerPoint that you are going to upload into discussions. So those are your major assignments, and then these are your major modules. Each week you're going to have discussions to do as well, and those discussions by midweek, typically by Wednesday at latest, you're going to read and respond to the question or the post on your own, and then you're going to, on a different day, at least 2 days during the week, respond to other classmates as well, 2 or more classmates. Always doing a paragraph or more response in your posts also. When students lose points, it's typically because they're not doing a total of 3 or more posts each week, they're not doing it across the week, and responding to different classmates. If you do that, you will be just fine in terms of those important instructions. So the discussion topic is always there each week, and you're going to find it within the week. Right now I'm looking at module or week 1. I did want to show one other thing because the summer semester goes quicker. Instead of 15 weeks, we have 10. So please note that there is just one module this week. It's a shorter week, right? The 28th through the 6th. However, modules 2 and 3 are both next week. So there are weeks where I looked at all of the material and decided we could get through a couple weeks worth of materials in this shorter summer semester. So there are 15 modules. I'm just whipping through that quickly. But you can see that there are some modules, module 14 and 15 as well, that you're doing in 1 week's time. If you have any questions at all, you are welcome to call me at any time. My phone number is listed on the syllabus. You are also welcome to email me. I will be checking in Sunday nights through Thursday nights or Friday mornings. Saturdays and then Sundays until toward the end of weekend, I try to honor my family time as well and give myself a little break from technology. I hope you'll be able to find a day or 2 each week to do the same. Otherwise, I'm very easily accessible, and of course, if you have a concern or something that's really causing a panic for you, don't worry about sending a quick text or something. I'm more than happy to respond. I'm really looking forward to working with you. I hope I can be a great resource for you, and I look forward to learning from you as well. I know in these types of classes that we can all learn from each other. There's a whole wide variety of experience, background, knowledge, and skills that are coming into this class. Thanks, and I look forward to our summer together.